Hello everyone. Today we will talk about major scale formula. So basically the formula is on the major scale it's like whole, half, whole, half. Two whole. W means whole tone, half means half tone. Again, the whole W means whole tone. So, what is it? Whole two whole step, one half step. Again, three whole step, one half step. This is the formula. But how can we use the formula? So let's explain it now. So we all know the for major scale. C major scale is a very common scale like C, D, E, F, G, A, B, again C. No sharp or flat notes are here. So let's explain the C major scale with the formula. So look, we know we have one note in between these two notes like C to C or D. C to D we have C sharp here. C sharp. And between D to D to E, we have D sharp. So few notes are here in between these two notes. So we are jumping from C to D. We are skipping the C sharp here. So that's why it is whole. This is called whole tone or whole step. We skipped the C sharp. We have skipped the C sharp here from C to D. So that's why it's called whole tone. From D to E, again we have to skip the D sharp now. So that's why it's D to E. It is whole step or whole tone. From E to F, there is no sharp in between these two notes. E to F, no sharp or flat notes are here. So that's why it is the half step. So we got the first one, C to D. We got the first whole step. From D to E, this is the second whole step. We got it. The second one and the third one is from E to F. It's half now. So now it's the half tone or half tone. So now in between F to G, we have one more note. In between this is F sharp or G flat. So again we have to skip it. So that's why it's what? It's the next whole tone or whole step. Very simple. Now in between G to G to A, we have one more note. It's what? It's G sharp or A flat. So again it is the whole tone or whole step. Look, we got the next one. In between A to B, we have one more. It's what? A sharp or B flat. So it's now again we have to skip it. So that's why it's again is whole step. Or the last one, and between B to C, there is no sharp or flat notes. You know it. And between B to C, it's tight. So that's why it's again it's half tone or half step. So look, we got this one is this whole tone, and this is the last one. This is it. This is the formula. From the simple thing is when we have to skip a note like C sharp to D or D sharp to E, when we have to skip the middle note, that is the whole step or whole tone. And when there is no note in between these two, like E to F or B to C, that kind of steps, that is called half tone or half step, sometimes half note. So this is the formula of major scale. Let's explain. Let's talk about A major scale now. A major scale. We have to write the scale of A major with this formula. We have to use the formula. So the first is what? First is whole tone. So after A, whole tone means we have to skip the middle note. After A comes what? Comes the A sharp or B flat, then comes what? The B. So, B is the whole step. After B, again we have to make one more whole step from here. So after B what comes? After B comes C, and then, so we cannot, after B comes C, so we have to skip the C. After C comes what? C sharp. C sharp. So this is the whole step. We have to skip the middle note. Then half note. 2 whole tone, 1 half. Then the half, the third half is what? Third half is, after C comes what? Comes the next note, simply is D. After D, now we have to make one more whole step again. So after D what comes? After D comes D sharp. So for the whole step we have to skip that. After D, D sharp, and after D sharp comes the E. So we have to skip the D sharp. Now is E. After E what comes? After E comes F. After E comes F, but now we have to make whole step. So we have to skip that F, and next note we have to jump to F sharp. One more whole step we have to make. We have done it. Now the next is what? This whole step. The next whole step is what? After F comes the G. Then comes what? The next note we have to jump to the next is G sharp. After F, it's G sharp now. We got the next whole step, and then after that, it's what? The half. This is the half step. So after G sharp, what comes? Simply it's A again. Look, this is the A major scale. We got the A major scale. A, B, C sharp, B, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. 3 sharp notes are here. 3 sharp scale we can say. 3 sharp scale.